Hey everyone, and welcome to the Teamwork Monster Hunter podcast show. It's episode 130 for the 13th of July, 2014. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Monster Hunter Teamwork Podcast Show. I am your host this week, Shepard, along with a number of other enterprising, fanciful, and handsome hunters. With me on my left is the slimy one, Mr. Toad.
Hello. Hyped. So hyped.
What are you hyped about?
Monster Hunter 4U, 4G, all of them. Any of them.
All of the letters, give them
Yes.
to me. And a equally slimy, but massively more tentacled version to me on my right is the Elder God Cthulhu.
Hello! It's time to hunt some monsters again. It's been too long. Need to
All right,
get a few
and
parts.
if you are the only person that's going to be capable of carrying us through these quests, please say nothing and may your name be Shinobu.
Yeah,
Yes, the mighty
All right,
Shinobu.
so I get. I'll do some carrying. So what are you starting off today with, Cthulhu?
We are starting off with two infected Ketchikawas.
Catch a watches.
Are they
Ketchawachas. Ketchawachas, yes.
As there's been some word recently, right, on official English localized versions of the names, correct?
Yes. And Ketchawacha...
So please, I was gonna say, break down the
Yeah.
Ketchawacha translation.
All right, so so far there are 2, 4, 6, 8 official names that we know of currently. Being first off that we're fighting right now is the Ketchawacha. He also has a
Also known as Ketchawacha.
right. The only difference is the addition of a space in the name in the English
Ketcha
version.
space Wacha.
Yep.
Yeah. He's also we also know that he's going to have a subspecies that is a blue version.
A blue
Don't know exactly.
Maybe ice?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, he's kind of like a bluish
Makes sense.
purple, so he looks like it might be poison based, but
Sure.
no real indication otherwise yet.
I hope they just make him lightning just to screw with you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hilarious.
That would actually be...
And then some of the others, because we might not get to all of them today. We've got the shark one, which I can never remember his name.
Sam. It's
Sam.
Samoa
Zabaru,
Zahiru, but now
Right,
it's
and-
Sam Trios.
Yes.
which is a very good translation. Preserves the Japanese name without
Yeah.
without making it horrible to pronounce.
Yeah.
Normally.
He is also got a subspecies that we do know about. It's a desert version. We've actually seen some video footage of it.
Yeah, he was in the first reveal trailer, I believe.
Yep.
Actually, almost all of them showed some sort of a subspecies.
Yep. There was a new trailer out that actually showed more of them in effect, and also a dev walkthrough of one. He basically has the exact same attacks as the standard version, except for he inflates a lot more, basically at will.
Yep.
He
And he
spends
can,
most of his
much,
time
much
inflated.
bigger.
he can also paralyze.
Yep. And he's paralysis.
Ooh.
So it'll be an interesting little twist on that fight.
Oh.
Then we've got the Spider Queen. Oh man. Let's see.
Naruto something.
Yeah.
Vowels.
It was like
J-
Neresukia or something like that.
Yeah, Gypcero's hide. Fun stuff.
The big
who is going
spider. That's all we need to say.
Yeah. Who is going to be renamed as Nursilla, which I actually kind of like the name.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
Seems a female spider queenie
Yep.
sort of a name to it.
And which kind of fitting. We've seen a subspecies of her recently through released footages. No real idea on the attack. Big difference is she's got big yellow rocks on her back this time. So probably paralysis again, just because she's base poison, and the yellow would tend to suggest, probably paralysis. But no idea, speculating there.
Sure, yeah. No, it's a fair speculation.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't make too many surprises.
Yeah.
So, it seems like already the carry is being carrying us hard.
Yep. I helped him out. I got a paralysis off and some shots.
Good.
I'm
gonna try and super pound Toad so he doesn't get his level 3 charge on.
I'm gonna go carve since you took me away.
Super pounded you towards him anyways.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm gonna try and stick around to try and get a KO on this guy once.
Next up, the
Shinobu.
snake. I can't.
Orangina?
Orangina, yep.
It was Garara Ajara.
Yep.
Now it is Najuala.
Yep. Who also has a...
Give us a little Spanish breakdown of that, Mr.
Oh,
Toad.
well, there was a joke that people have made where, because it's Najuala, but Naranja in Spanish means orange. Someone switched the letters around to make it Naranjalala. So it's orange juice.
It's refreshing.
They had like a picture
orange
where it was
beverage.
it was drinking orange juice. Snake.
It's got the fang. It
Shades
got
and
the
a bunch of
fangs just to
oranges.
dip straight into the can of
And
orange juice.
it was funny because it was at the mall. Shepard just showed me the picture. He's like, "Can you explain this to me?" And I had to look at it for a second. I'm like, "What?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, Naranja, orange." Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Then we've got our bug duo, are being collectively known as the Celtis and Celtis Queen.
Queen is the big one.
Yep. Big tanky one is the female. Oh, I forgot to mention, Narjaala does have a subspecies. We've seen it in the ice biome, and it's
Yeah, it was
purple.
an ice
Yeah, it's
one,
gonna be
okay.
like more ice and water probably.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a good chance also that, like, even if we've just seen the one subspecies,
There may be more.
always a possibility there may be more.
Yep.
You don't know.
And then the Celtis also has a subspecies. The queen in the subspecies is
3
more
minutes. Are
yellow
you kidding me?
than green.
It's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
Forgot about this.
And then the male Celtis subspecies looks more like a stag beetle instead of like a horned wasp. So it looks like an interesting, like the Celtis male looks like a complete change with the subspecies, which is a weird twist. But it's a bug. What do you expect?
Yeah. I like the 2-horn design. That's pretty cool. And the Celtis. I really like that.
Let's see. Only 2 more of the standard ones before we get to the super secret one. Goa Magala is being renamed to Gormagala.
Yeah, which we
That's
kind of
right.
saw that coming.
You're all welcome.
Yeah.
You're all welcome about that. Huh?
Yeah, it's...
Translated that first.
Yeah.
Everybody still really wanted to call him Go, but it just made sense to call him Gore,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Deal with it. Internet.
Still no
Deal
idea
with it.
what Shigora is going to be called yet. But
Let's make a speculation now that we can call each other on later.
I'm going to say Divine. Just because that's how it's being portrayed as.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Blessed.
Yeah. So, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be something along those lines.
Light Margala.
Yeah, especially because the armor sets look all like angelic,
Yep.
Shine Margala? Huh? I don't know.
shiny.
Little shiny Margala. No, I don't want to say that. Get the Pokemon players too
Exactly.
excited. You
Yeah.
want them to be too happy.
And so the final one, which we're actually going to be fighting one in this one, before we get to the brand new monster that hasn't been seen yet, is going to be Tetsukabra, which is a slight name change, just a little bit easier on the tongue.
The old one was Tetsukabura.
Yeah. We've seen a subspecies from him where he's green, but that's pretty much the only.
He actually doesn't have any abilities. He's just a normal frog.
Right,
He's got nothing to do.
I mean,
he doesn't actually attack.
Yeah, 'cause
he just kind of like
this
runs
one
away.
itself,
from
it
the
already it can, if it's in an ice biome, it'll pick up snow blocks or snow rocks instead of normal rocks. So it's already
Yeah.
it kind of has that multi-element thing anyway.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see with that. We have seen a brand new monster with a
Steve.
trailer
They call him
release.
Steve in
Yep.
the community.
Community is being lovingly referring to him as Steve. He appears to be a flying wyvern that's kind of like a mix between like a lot of people are comparing him between like a Rathalos with an owl. But he has a nick that basically has the like scales of the Narjala here around its neck that it shoots out. So it's kind of a weird.
Well, he's definitely the flagship monster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's clearly flagship what they're going for.
Wonder if we'll get an infected.
I don't know. It's like it's weird because like Gore Magala is like such an iconic flagship. I'm not sure what they can do to make Steve there that much more intimidating than that.
Yeah, like looking at his things, he looks fairly aggressive, but he doesn't invoke that fear that Gore did. Like when I first saw him, like that was frightening.
Sure, the guy's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh,
but we'll see. I mean, it can.
Somebody riding the toad.
Toad's riding the toad.
I'm sorry.
So.
Oh, what?
The snake.
Yeah.
Was I at full life?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Riding the snake as a gunner. A rare sight.
This guy's being really annoying.
This is that's a little embarrassing.
Oh, I'm not gonna get this, I don't think. Oh, maybe. My new case has made the trigger a little weird. So I mean that's gonna be all of the officially known new monsters. The new trailer also revealed a whole bunch of new returning monsters that we know of.
Hermitars.
Yep. So returning list that we know of for official, like they've announced on the Capcom page or we've seen in trailers so far. Nothing that has been in. We don't want to say things that we're in for are necessarily going to be guaranteed to be there and for you. Who knows? Most likely will be.
These guys are
surprisingly dangerous.
These guys got some real brass tacks to them.
Yeah, I got comboed them.
Let's see. We've seen Teostra was announced on the Capcom blog, so people who remember that fight will get the new slime version. Or Blight, or Blast Blight, as it's now known. Yeah. We've got Daimo Hermitar is returning. So
I want Sientar as well.
It's likely he'll be there because we've got one that likely get the other.
His armor is in this one, so
yep,
that makes sense.
We've got Cephadrome is returning.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that one.
Yep. Actually seen him in a couple places.
Not that excited about.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I'm sure they'll make the fight more bearable now.
Mini Plesioth. Yeah. I mean, in sand. I mean,
get him, Shinobu.
I'll keep the snake busy, or me and people will keep the snake busy.
Yeah, or try. I'm gonna get wrecked here if I don't get out of this pit. A gunner in the middle of the circle is not a good thing. Diablos, Black Diablos, and Monoblos are all back.
That's a little. I never thought that was truly necessary
to have
such that variety there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I Monoblos.
Well, riding them will make it a little bit more interesting.
Right, and I think they could have gone away with just Diablos and Monoblos and left Black Diablos out. But you know, it's all to put Black Diablos in. All they had to do was like change the color palette.
Oh!
Wow!
Oh, what a great
wrecked
quest.
by a snake.
I went from full health to nothing.
Yep.
Is this some sort of jump quest? What is this?
It's an event quest.
It's an event quest.
It's an event quest. Yeah.
Tell us this.
You told me Shinobu would carry me. This is not fair. I cannot work under these conditions.
But so, and then the last one that we know for official return is Tigrex. They did a full feature on him, including the name of.
Oh yeah, Black Tigrex is now.
Black Tigrex now is going to be Brute Tigrex.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't really look all
he was
that
never
black.
officially in one of the. Yeah.
No, he's never been in a game officially. He's kind of a neat fight.
Yeah, he's fun. He's really fun.
So it's that caps off the list of official new monsters and returning.
Some other neat things came out though, right?
Yes, lots of new
So
stuff.
if you're spending a lot of time on Monster Hunter 4G or 4, and you're depressed that you may be losing any transfer to 4G, apparently it's going to be what 100% transfer rate to the new game.
We don't know exactly for sure yet, but it's sounding that way.
I thought it was official.
No, the only thing we know for certain is a loose translation from the updated website, which mentions the transfer between versions.
Yeah.
What they don't, they may have talked about it officially during they'd had a Monster Hunter Carnival this weekend in Japan. It may have came up there, but we don't have any translations of that event yet, so just have to kind of wait and see for that. But we do have a word of at least some transfer content, which will be kind of nice,
Now,
not having to lose everything.
What about the transfer between what was it? Unite and whatever you could transfer into Unite. What was that whole thing? Because I only played Unite a little bit, but it was my first one, and I saw that transfer.
Let's do this guy. This guy's a little less scary.
So,
I don't remember because it was basically from
that'll be better.
2 to Unite.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That can't be that bad.
The whole. I thought it was like the whole save, but
Yeah.
Obviously the weapons and gear in this one, if they all transfer over, they're going to be downgraded to their higher ranked versions, I would assume.
Well, the thing.
Well, they'll just be the
Right.
higher versions,
So
right?
what'll likely
skills will
happen
be
is.
different, though, probably.
Well, they might change the skills, or they might not, because if you look at the skills on the low rank and high rank armor sets in this one, and compared to the number of points that were on in 3U, they're about the same. And then the G rank added a whole bunch more points as well. So
Well, it's just 3 Ultimate was just such a different game from both Monster Hunter Tri and also Monster Hunter Portable
Oh, yeah.
3rd.
Yep.
That they had to kind of switch everything around. I feel like this is such a quick update that it's going to be kind of like the move from Freedom 2 to Freedom Unite, or from 2nd to 2nd G.
So what was the move?
So I feel like things aren't going to get... You know what I mean? And I can't say for certain. Of course, things did get switched around quite a bit, but I feel like things aren't that different between Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite.
Oh, I just realized that it's
Not
raining.
that I'm not really... I can't say I'm really that much of an expert on Freedom 2nd, though. I didn't really play too much of that.
I can never remember. He's weak to. I think he's weak to
Dragon.
Thunder. Is he?
Dragon and Thunder.
Yeah.
In fact, you need Dragon on his face, or at least you needed it to break
Poison's
it.
always going to be nice.
Wow, this fires
Right, yeah.
so fast with recoil down 3. It's ridiculous. Let's see. So we talked about the saves. A lot of new little stuff in the most recent trailer that came out in Japan. We see the return of the town from Monster Hunter 2.
Oh, is that what that was? That was dope.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't notice. That's I think that actually is Mindar.
Yes. I believe that's supposed to... I can't remember for sure, but yeah. Which brings into... Well, mixed with a lot of the other scenes that we see throughout the trailer of them, preparing for a siege and then, looking up at a towering monster. A lot of people are speculating the return of Lao.
I think it's the return of Yamatsukami.
Yeah, could be that one too. But it's most definitely them preparing for a large monster sieging
Another ride.
the town.
Well, I mean, riding Lao would actually be interesting.
Yeah.
Just kind of like riding Darren Moran is a lot more interesting than just fighting a Gen. But you got some actual flying mechanics, a lot more active.
Yeah. Let's see. What other fun things we're seeing in that little trailer? We've seen a couple new fun little cat attacks or abilities. The first one being the ability for your cat to launch you into the air. They will go plant themselves at the base of a monster and signal you, and you can run up to them, and they will fling you up in the air so you can get jump attacks on monsters with any weapon.
You know, I could have sworn I saw a hunter actually just jumping in the air with a longsword as well.
That was off
Did
the
you guys
cat.
see that in the last room?
Yeah, that was off the cat.
Was that
Yeah.
off the cat? I didn't notice the cat there.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
were
that was it
emphasizing
there.
the fact that
You
you
see
could do
it?
that with the cat.
Yeah. We've
I
also...
thought I was like, whoa, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. They had such a strong Nikes on those longswords. I don't know.
Additionally, we've seen a new combo attack from the cats, in which they pull out a ginormous horn that they've each got on one side of and sing out of. Probably, big buff, probably does attack up, a defense up, and all that crazy stuff all in one. We also see one where the cat gets angry and does a Blanca forward spin charge through the air and beats the monster's face.
Yeah.
It looks rather hilarious. It's just kind of funny to watch a cat just leap in the air and spin.
Yep. And there's also, I think, a new tank for the cats.
Yeah, it looks like, or it's either a brand new full tank or it's just the new design for the tank they're going for this one. It's, a tank. Looks really cool. I need to set up my cats to do tank attacks. I still haven't done that yet.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. At the end of the trailer, we see a costume piece for the cats being a full-on afro, which I find hilarious.
And then digging around in the item box. for
Yeah.
some reason.
And pops out with the afro. I fully support cats with afros.
Not really sure what they were trying to demonstrate with that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just hair options for cats now.
Yeah, or it's one of those weird things.
Yeah,
like
sure.
it seems like the Japanese have this obsession with afros because I've seen them in a lot of anime. Like a lot of characters in anime will at random points just sprout afros for different reasons. So it's hard to tell. But I still think it. I'm always a fan of things with afros. I'll never be able to have one, so I'd like to see someone else.
For days with this guy.
No,
Yep.
He's showing his...
The Elder Dragons are kind of weak to that.
Yeah, especially Koshala, because he's always up in the air. It's the main way you get him down. Now, on to new weapon and equipment information. We got a lot of new scenes of the new abilities for Charge X, which is getting modified. Going to have the ability to not only charge files that you can use burst in axe mode, but also the ability to charge your shield now.
Yeah, that's could be interesting.
So I watching the videos that they showed it off multiple times today, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And it looks like with a full charge of the files, or the full fly files, you can go from axe mode to do a sort of shield bash attack to charge your shield, which then allows you to essentially do a super... later on, when you get more files, allows you to go from axe mode straight into a side swing overhead slash into a super burst and explode your shield charge and all your files all in one attack.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty interesting little change for Charge X. People, a lot of people I know who played with Charge X Lux really disliked how it had a limited combo set. So, I mean,
Really?
adding this additional thing. Yeah, some people just did, especially in Sword Mode, the combo set for Sword Mode was a little lacking.
Yes, but
and
the combos are really fluid, though. The combos that it does have are really...
Yeah.
I don't see any problem.
I mean, it's still a functional weapon, but it's kind of interesting to see additional changes to a new weapon, right away.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Well, Switch Axes were just dead on delivery.
Yeah.
So
Well, they got some...
I'm glad. Charge Axes are good from the beginning. It's good to see that they're still going to try and work harder to make them even better.
Yeah.
And Switch axes in this one are
Don't
decent.
forget the tail.
Yep. We've seen... that's really the only brand new, weapon attacks we've seen. However, we did see some new armor types for Zenogre in the trailer. Showed off a brand new, really awesome design for Zenogre armor.
Yeah, we're probably going to get all different G
Right,
designs
yeah,
like we did in this version,
that's my
yeah.
assumption is all of the ones we've
Wasn't the Bracky
seen is
one
going to be.
too?
Yep, we got a new Bracky one. In fact, that was shown off in the same video as the Charge Axe changes.
Oh, yeah.
They used the
and
Bracky
and
Charge
a Bracky
Axe.
Charge Axe, yeah.
Yep, it looked really cool. So it's kind of interesting. Like Bracky stuff has always looked cool. I like the new set a lot better. It's very, very hot and sexy.
Even more robot.
I like
type.
the gloves on the Bracky set that they showed because they look like the Pounders. Like they look like his actual hands.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of people were excited to see Narga weapons being used in the trailer. So whether it's whether we'll see Narga back in 4U or if it's just another Wyvern Wholesaler exchange.
Yeah, because you can get them in this game.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I got more charms I gotta calculate. So what else?
Yeah, I would even be surprised if by the end of 4G that you wouldn't be able to make at least every monster in the console series to date make their equipment either through fighting them or through trading in parts.
Yeah, that would.
I would just assume at this point it's like they're gonna have so many things that they could be putting in there.
Yep.
It'd be cool to see. What's that guy? What was the final guy in? What was it? Portable Third, whatever his name was. You know, the big flying wavy guy. Portable Third.
In Portable Third. Oh God, that guy.
Yeah, like, because I didn't even know who he was until.
Amatsumochi.
Yeah, that one. It'd be cool if they either put him in, because you know we haven't really had the chance to fight him, or I haven't even really seen that many videos of him, or just his stuff at least. 'Cause I don't know what his stuff.
He was really sad.
He was.
Yeah, if you got 4 dudes in there with a fire light bow gun, he just melted. I felt bad for him. It was really kind of shameful.
Yeah. Let's see. Non-weapon related stuff. There is a new item that's going to allow a single-use earplug effect, essentially. You take it, and then you're immune to the next roar effect. And then it wears off. Which is kind of a interesting
I'm wondering.
thing.
I'm wondering if they're going to be a like only supply item, or if you'll be able to make.
Yeah.
Maybe bring like one on each quest, or 1 or 2.
Yeah, like I think if it's something that you could stack in like stacks of 10, man,
That'd be too much.
Too much. Like there'd almost be no point for earplugs because the few monsters that you really have to worry about roar, you can now ignore it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, how good exactly is Shinobu?
pretty
Is
good.
it really, really good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is gonna be really hard.
Okay.
Good.
It's gonna be.
I might want to go get my evades.
Oh.
Even Shinobu went and switched sets.
Yeah, I'm tempted to. Yeah, I don't think I should gun it. No, I'll gun
I've
it.
never fought this.
I'll gun it.
I have literally never fought him before.
This is an interesting fight.
Let's just not. Let's just let the
Yeah.
the joy
Actually,
and
yeah,
pleasure
I'm
wash
just
over
gonna
me.
use this.
Yeah.
I'll see what happens. I wish I had my Plesioth Greatsword upgraded all the way.
Yeah.
That would be really nice.
Oh, I can't even remember. Does he take any damage from thunder? Please tell me he does.
I think he takes damage from dragon, right?
Dragon
I don't
and
remember.
water, I think. Yeah, it's definitely water and ice are his big things.
Extra weaknesses.
Not dragon at all.
Probably a little bit dragon.
His primary is water, little dragon, little thunder. So,
Okay.
let's see. We also
And I'm using a fire.
you're going to have the ability to set up specific callouts for when you take specific actions,
Oh, that's gonna be
such
nice.
as setting a bomb, placing a trap. Let's see, what else was there on the list? Placing traps, bombs, etc. So, be fun. I will.
So you just do that, like you can scream like when you're out of not necessarily an ammo though, right?
No, so it'll be things like when you place a trap, instead of just having the ping, your character will automatically
Say,
also
I would like.
Yeah.
also
It's
do
like
a call out.
people have made, or like there are default callouts that say, I'm placing a bomb, or I'm detonating the bomb, I'm placing a trap, all that.
Right.
So
now it's just
now-
going to actually do it.
Yeah, instead of having to click those, you can just be like, bam, it does it on its own.
Yep. Which will be kind of interesting.
I'm sharpening.
Yep. And then The last thing I have out of this ginormous list is the when you are knocked down on the ground from attacks, you can now lay down for an extended amount of time to increase your invulnerability window. So those times when everyone will just get comboed because they automatically stand up from attack and get hit again, you'll now be able to actually skill your way through avoiding those by not standing up right away.
It's gonna be crazy.
Which will be an interesting little twist, getting...
Delayed wake-ups.
Yeah.
Like fighting games.
Yeah.
Well, it'll really prevent the wombo combo.
Yeah.
That will happen every so often.
He's going down.
You're doing real well with the riding.
Yeah, he just kind of let me.
He's really not any more difficult as a ride than standard T-Rex. T-Rex, that's right. I said T-Rex, not Tigrex. He's made of tea.
We're not the boss of you.
Exactly.
You do whatever you want.
Is he angry? First rage.
Did I evade throw that?
Oh, hey. Whoop. I didn't know this.
Who did that?
Yeah. Shinobu put it
Who did
down.
that?
I'll switch over to Prowl after this because he's about ready to rage, so...
Oh, there he goes. And he's out of here.
What's he gonna do? Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't want to be near it. That's the Shinobu with the traps. Yeah, Shinobu, do it.
Nice. I'm going to...
Oh, is that a KO?
Well, I got the KO. Yep. A little bit of a waste, but...
Nah, he was probably going to break out of that trap pretty fast anyway.
Oh, damn it. I keep missing my shots and my timings.
Nope, that's some damage there.
Oh, God. No!
Oh, please.
The slime is real. Oh, no!
He slid against the wall, so I was like, oh, there's no escape. I should have just blocked.
Yeah.
My stamina would have gone down so fast.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do those desperation blocks.
Dad, I'm gonna get the
There's
para off,
nothing
but we'll
else you
see.
can do about it.
Nope.
Shinobu.
There's my 60 shots. Oh, no. Oh! Yeah. Full health to nothing.
Yep.
Damn gunner armor.
Gun armor, and you probably can't upgrade
Is it upgraded at all?
Yeah, it's upgraded.
He's got these wafting bomb clouds. Do
Oh,
they
yeah.
put the blight on you?
Yeah, this is one of those fights where it's like, it actually is very useful to have the, Biomaster.
The blight resistance.
Yeah. There we go.
I almost got one hit KO'd there.
Oh! Is that a
Yeah,
ride? No,
he's-
it's not a ride.
I'm going to
That's just a trip.
go in and immediately drop trap.
Block it. There we go. Oh, don't jump on me. Watch out!
Why? No!
Oh, he's gonna... No!
Nice. Shinobu got the ride.
Oh, Shinobu! Oh, my leaping master.
What if he tumbles into the trap while he's riding him?
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Shinobu senpai.
Reload. Man,
Ah.
having recoil down 3
Block.
with makes recoil level 3 shots just like nothing.
I blocked, or I was right in the center and I blocked, and it didn't even hit me at all when he did that spin.
Oh, really?
His charge is so strange.
Yeah.
Well, that was the roaring charge. That was the weird one.
Yeah.
That was
Trip,
the
trip.
Black Tigrex one.
Right, I'm gonna attack you.
Oh, don't land on me. Oh, wind press.
My toe. Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that roar can one-shot you.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, like even if you have pretty good armor.
Good Shinobu being
I
a
know.
hero with all those rides.
Shinobu.
I'm just gonna
So
Shinobu,
let's ping.
just
Oh no,
there
he
we
got
go.
on the
this strategy. I love it.
just sit over here. But
Oh god! Oh, he's in the trap.
Right
He
in
did
the
it.
trap.
Oh.
Oh.
There we go. Helped. Oh!
Oh. he's-
Oh,
Oh, gunning was not the best choice of sets.
You want to do a...
Mistakes were
Want to do a normal
made.
targets? Or black targets? Or brute?
Yeah, sure.
Want to feel good?
These styles all over our bodies.
You want to feel good about ourselves for a little bit?
No, never.
Um,
I'm gonna switch up weapons.
was there? I was thinking what else we could hunt as well. Show the Tetsu.
Did we show... We haven't done a
lot of-
Zaboa yet, or Zamtrios.
All right, we'll show Zamtrios.
I would so love Crazy Omega mentioned how it'd be awesome if Monster Hunter made its appearance in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And I have to agree. I think the hunter needs to be a
Yeah, we've talked
fighter.
about that before. You know, our meetup people, we've all talked about that. And like we were saying, either if he's a character, he can have all different kinds of attacks that he pulls out one of the random weapons for each different attack.
yeah.
And
I don't know that there's actually any difficult Zamtrios quests.
what was I gonna say?
Not really. You kind of have to they're all pretty simple.
What was I gonna say? And or even if he's not character, it'd be really cool to see an assist trophy, like either the hunter or maybe Cha-Cha and Kayamba.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
What is it?
Zamtrios and Legambi.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so Monster Hunter 4G for you. Really excited. I know the Teamwork Cast stream will probably be up pretty non-stop the week it comes out. Where October 11th also officially. We actually had the official Japanese launch date.
Oh really?
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
I didn't
The
even...
11th?
11th.
So it's Columbus Day weekend?
Yep.
Wow, so Smash Bros. 3DS
Alright.
comes out 3rd, and then
Yep.
the 11th. Oh.
The Japanese eShop will not be able to handle the barrage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna try anyway.
So I don't know. Speaking of the 11th, there was going to be another. I've been to Kineticon this past weekend. I was going to go to another board game convention then, but hard choices have to be made.
We could always.
I don't think it's really that hard of a choice.
Yeah.
Shut myself in, take a week off from work.
Yeah.
Turn off the lights.
There's always
I won't
Turn
even
off
be
the
working
phone.
there's always a time for board games later. The release of Monster Hunter only comes once.
It's true.
Well, I guess for us twice, but
All you plebes.
You plebeians and your inability to be wasteful money spenders.
then. Yep, I'm still.
Hey, I'll have you know, I purchased Double Dragon on my Japanese 3DS.
Nice.
When you were
I got
trying
a free game.
you were
I
trying
got a
to
free
help-
game on mine, so it was extra value. I cannot believe I actually had that kind of luck with buying my capture card. It was ridiculous.
It's strange. I mean, I wonder how that even happened, that they ended up with an extra copy of that.
Or why they would, because typically it's just the standard stuff. I mean, that edition on PlayAsia is a $400 3DS. So, okay. You can get it on Amazon for, $250, $300, but typically with super high shipping. So I'm like, okay.
I mean,
free
they
game,
do have little
limited edition.
promotions on the Katsu Kitty site that say oh, we have this kind of 3DS in stock. But it's
Yeah.
I always thought it would be something like you have to ask for it.
Well, yeah, there was no announcement for anything with this. It was literally no announcements for it. I was just doing it because I actually finally had the money, and here came a special edition 3DS. We played.
The funny thing is, you say that, and I specifically requested a red 3DS XL, and they didn't agree. I think they were just trying to troll me. I think they were just trying to do me.
Probably.
Well, I got a nice Pokemon here. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
Is that...
It's dead, guys.
That's sad.
You know, fully upgraded fire charge axe. So.
Yours is glorious, though, Mr. Toad.
Huh?
That's the pink. The
Oh yeah,
3DS
actually,
XL you have.
I've grown quite accustomed to it. I'm attached.
Nothing wrong with pink.
Yeah, it's not like an obnoxious pink. It's like a really light, kind of subtle pink.
Yep. And so, yeah, expect for people who only watch the podcasts, make sure you check out the Twitch channel. We'll probably have quite a few streams going up over the next couple
Maintain
months.
24-hour coverage.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I hadn't
How
been...
did Shinobu get here so
He
quick?
didn't
He
carve.
didn't carve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need ours. He doesn't need those carves.
Yeah. Only reason I wasn't streaming Monster Hunter 4 was because having to, you know, have a camera rig on top of your 3DS
I knocked it down for a ride, and then you
was
upswung
a
me.
pain.
I'm helping.
No ride for you.
Get another ride.
Hell, I was in the middle of the swing.
Oh, you got
Wow, this is a little itty bitty
yeah, it's
Lagombi.
really, well, you're used to the event
It's tiny.
quest one
It's
by
gold
now.
cup.
That's true. I've been fighting the big one.
Swing me again. Slap you.
On your swing,
Need to make more.
you gonna try and steal? You gonna steal my KO?
Probably.
You gonna do that? You gonna be that guy?
Oh,
Need...
You can only get one hit off at a time before I get knocked over.
try. No.
If we let him leave, we're all failures.
Slap.
Life.
I got him too.
That's it.
I love the roll and then slap.
That's it.
It's a nice. Last hit. Bam. No, not last hit.
We're all desperate for the last hit. I claim last hit.
Well, I got upswung.
I just
I
like
claim
watching my
upswing.
explosions go off. Oh yeah, yeah. People are commenting about how I didn't take a hot drink. I'm like, yeah, against two people who are super weak against fire, and yeah, maxed out fire charge axe makes even.
I didn't even realize I drank a hot drink. Odd. This is like pure muscle memory
Roll,
now.
slap.
It just happens.
Roll,
What
slap.
are we doing?
Roll, slap Cthulhu.
They could maybe try one more Elder
Bam.
Dragon type.
Sure.
We can try the Teostra.
Teostra.
Oh, the mind games.
Teostra. What do I need for him? Dragon. I guess like
Dragon Ice?
Dragon, Ice,
Dragon
and Thunder.
Water?
Yeah, but Dragon is the primary.
Ice Thunder? Really?
Or is it? Yeah. Ice and Thunder. No water.
I saw this really cool video of these guys, two of them fighting Teostra, like level maybe 58 or something.
Yeah.
And what they would do is they would just sleep slash the face a lot, and that would knock it over. And then when it gets knocked over, they would do a spirit combo, and they would just rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
It was really well executed.
Yeah, that's the other thing I gotta do. I gotta go through and start doing Unknown Forest quests to get all of the Unknown Forest monster quests.
Oh, all that stuff is just so annoying, though, when you're
Yeah.
playing in a non-native language.
Oh yeah.
There's just like, there's so many more, I don't know. Maybe I just had a lot more time back then.
Yeah.
I just remember things being a lot more intuitive in Portable Third.
Well,
It seemed that way.
well, for one thing, with like especially when you start looking at excavation stuff, like every piece you have to figure out what it is, because the skills are going to change every single time.
Yep.
And it's just like, ugh.
Shinobu post. Level 82.
Oh. I need.
Out of 100?
Yeah. This will be a.
He's just trolling
This will be a
us. That's
crazy.
all he's doing.
This will be a crazy Teostra.
He's just trolling. He doesn't mean it. He's just kidding around, guys. Gonna have a laugh with us.
But yeah,
I don't want to. Look, I'm not gonna post the jump Teostra. We're not doing that.
no, this is the one I want. Yeah, Dragon. But yeah, lots of.
Oh, so something I wanted to talk about in a more public venue is, we just more or less finished up with Summer Games Done Quick,
Mhm.
right? A lot of people watched that. Not sure, were there any world records set? I can't remember.
None of the ones I saw were world records.
I
But
think there was
all
at least
really
one.
good runs.
Right, but I mean, yeah, typically there's always at least one at at the Games Done Quick. But for the most
Sure.
part, like they screw up once or twice. All the times there wasn't
Well, you
anybody.
got to have tournament strats, or
Right.
live strats. So I was, watching that. I was just wondering, would there ever be a scene for trying to speed run a section of Monster Hunter, right?
Well, Speed Demo Archive
say-
actually has Monster Hunter runs and rules.
Yeah, they have
like
they have
from start
Unite,
to
Yeah,
finish?
Unite now. There's one. There's been a couple for 3U done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, Muffin Blight. I think
Really?
is done.
Yep.
Up until what? part?
So
There's no way I'm ever going to beat Muffin Blight's time.
the
That's not happening.
so the one category I saw was offline through, I believe it was
Well, probably through high rank, right?
yeah, through Sedeus.
Just in the low rank, not the high rank portion, huh?
It might be a little bit higher.
That would make. I mean, that really has to make the most sense. I mean, the thing is like, I think 4, at the very least, 4 seems to have such a better progression in low rank that it would flow much faster.
Yeah.
It seems that way to me.
Yeah, most of the runs I've seen, there's been I've seen like 3 or 4 of them. All of them have been done with bowgun.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the fact that it's typically the easiest to build straight
Well,
in.
consistent results.
Right. Anything else?
The only other alternative is you have to go basically catless.
Yep.
Because you have to minimize RNG.
Well, and most of the runs are catless anyways because they want the monster focused on them, even with like the bowgun.
Still want to minimize the RNG,
Yep.
so it's like the most minimal.
Plus,
RNG
it takes
you can get,
it just
they
takes
should at
time
least
to
always be
get,
facing you.
Get that all set up,
Right,
the
with-
cats and everything.
With the bowgun, it's set up to where you can hit the monster more often, more frequently. You're not you're not going to get hit nearly as much if you're playing smart. So it's kind of a
Plus that screen shake with the heavy bowgun.
yeah.
Screen shake's good. Looks good, feels good.
With 4, you can actually fix that with a lot of these maps by the fact that you can reload while falling.
Sure,
So,
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna have to check it out and try to do my own run. It'll probably be sad in comparison.
Yeah,
but you never
at one
know.
point, me and Sketch were actually talking about trying to do like a duo speed run through online, like starting in low rank and going, seeing how fast we could clear G rank, which means
That would
going
take
through to Dire
a
Morales.
very long time.
Well, it's one of those things where like we when we sat down and thought about it, like I went through most of the G rank and like the high rank Roggy set or the high rank Butterfly set. And so, you don't necessarily have to farm a G rank set to pull it off.
No, of course not.
Which means that as soon as you get to G rank, it's just clearing like I think it's like something like 30 quests, which is still a lot of quests, but it's a lot more reasonable to get through. And with 2 people, you've got a better chance than trying to do it solo. Solo, I don't think I could do
Sure,
it.
but I don't know that there would ever be a category
Right.
for 2 people speedruns. But I mean, I guess there could be. There was a double person GoldenEye run that one.
Yeah.
year. That was awesome.
Well, that was 2 people and 1 controller, so that was.
Yeah. Oh, they had 2 controllers.
Did they?
I think. You're thinking of the Mirror's Edge speedrun.
Yeah.
That had 2 people, 1 controller.
That was interesting.
Now that is an even higher level
Yeah.
of like knowing this man better than anyone you've ever known.
There we go, Shepard. We'll do speed runs with Monster Hunter. I'll control the camera. You do everything else.
Excellent.
That'll be Monster House 2.0. That'll be the feature of the time. But
That can actually be a really big deal, though, how you control that,
yeah,
that camera. Can I still at least have some control over the L button, or we have to remove the L
I have to
button?
remove the L button.
Yeah.
That or only
So
I
you
can
can
control
select
the
my
L
items.
button. So you'll have to be like snap, and then I have to press the L
It's
button.
like, I need to switch my items.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you need the
Yeah,
Switch
you have to
items.
hold it to
You
switch
have to
items.
start chugging through things.
Well,
just to
what you
get
do would
to
be
a
you would
Whetstone.
set up your most commonly used items as hot buttons
down
on the touchscreen.
Oh, I'm riding it.
Because you wouldn't
Oh, God,
necessarily need
riding
to use
for
your map or
days.
the camera controls on the touchpad anymore. So
Let's see if we can break those horns.
this is good because I need
I believe
Teostra
in
parts anyways. I want to make his book staff.
Oh no! Oh, that was so close.
That was close. It's like this is going on really long. Oh man, where's his white buff?
Sorry.
If only it was for you or for G. I could
You've
attack.
activated my trap card.
That's gonna be so nice being able to do jump attacks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I worry it's going to be nice. I worry that it's the game's going to be even. I don't know. I don't want to say easier because I don't feel as if the game got too much easier with the changes, but certainly the riding does kind of diminish the fights a little bit. It slows the pacing
Right.
down so
The
much.
writing gives breaks that were never there to begin with.
It's like, well, you said it before. It's like what they did when they added exhaustion. It's like added
Right.
another. Oh, why did he pushed me all the way?
Like we didn't
Oh come on! I just need the white buff.
get him.
I wish. It's not October 11th yet.
That's what we need. October 11th needs to be Monster House 2.
I'll consider it.
We'd have like we know we'd have at least 4 copies of Monster Hunter 4 there.
Oh, that was a
At
good
least.
time. good timing on the ride.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. Lay him down gently.
I'm trying. He's coming down.
It's okay.
Yeah, all right.
Teostra.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a quick Teostra.
Who posted this one?
Shinobu?
Did you post it, Cthulhu? Shinobu posted it? Just a normal
Yeah.
Teostra, right? Nothing special.
Yes, I pole vaulted over the explosions. It's one of the few times I've successfully pole vaulted over a Teostra explosion. They're hard. They're typically
Can't do it
so
on
they're-
demand.
Actually,
Yeah,
you know what?
They're
Special
Since you brought up
occasion.
Monster House, I mean, I don't think you did a podcast between, or did you? Did you talk about it?
yeah. We talked a little bit about it with the
We had the
Mario Kart.
Kart
Oh, that's
one.
right, yeah, that
Talked
was
about
happening.
Yep.
Yeah. Any fond memories you'd like to bring up?
I still have a video of you giving your meat to everybody, which is a fond memory I shall ever keep.
Yeah. Nobody ever saw the My Little Pony panties, which is really a crowning
But we-
achievement, which I'm glad I
but
was.
we
able
did
However,
see
we did see the Monster Hunter underwear going straight into the hot tub.
That is male underwear. Okay, I don't care what any of you say. All right, it's sold in Japan in men's size.
Oh, no, we're not talking about the
And
small
I'm a
ones. We're
man.
talking about just the ones that you brought in the hot.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Oh, they
size.
were?
They're all about five. They're all
about 5
too
sizes
small,
too small for any American.
You know. Can normally. Everyone's just sitting at home like,
Yeah.
what the hell are they
the
talking?
the
I'm
the
sorry.
one hunt
Editing.
Yeah, the one hunt we did in Monster Hunter 4 was actually a pretty amazing Monster Hunter 4 hunt.
Yeah, we did the Dara.
Yeah, Dara, Jara.
Yeah, we just we sat down and we just banged out my
Urgent.
advancement
Yep.
quest, and then we just like, all right, that's it.
and
Back
and it
to
was
board games. I think.
yeah, we went to board games
almost
again.
instantly.
But like that quest is typically like a testament of frustration, and like 10 minutes done, bam,
Yeah, we just
quick.
got right through it.
It was just amazing.
Not
but
even, not even one death, right?
yeah,
Not even
nope.
one.
But board games were really we got together for Monster House and ended up playing more board games than anything else. I hear.
Yeah, and then we played.
So,
We played a good amount of Smash Bros. I think, and Nintendo
Yeah.
Land. That was
Yeah.
the Nintendo Land stuff was a lot of fun. I want to do that again sometime.
that was getting pretty tense.
All right. That's,
The best hunter will train their mind first. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Right?
we're at 55 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yep.
I think, and it's been pretty content rich. I don't
Yep.
think there's really been any downtime, so I think we can just
Except
kind of
for the
move in
deaths.
right into
know.
other than the deaths. So we'll just move straight into the closing.
Yep.
So does anything that you have any plans for over the coming week? I haven't seen. What was the death stream for the night? Who's playing Dwarf
I
Fortress?
think that was Nick. He only had it up for
Nick?
like 5 minutes though, so it's hard to tell.
That's an interesting streaming tactic.
Yeah. I will be doing probably a lot of streams of Monster Hunter 4 leading up to 4U, just because now that I actually have a Capture 3DS and I don't have to
Sure.
hold the camera over stuff. So I expect
Sure.
more content up there. I did do a pretty long marathon of it already this weekend. I'm going to try and spice that up and get it up in little segments on the YouTube channel in the coming week, hopefully. And hopefully we'll
Sure.
see more of that. I think I want to try and organize a couple of board game streams too. Do some
I would be completely okay.
yeah, do
I
some
might even be okay with taking people from the stream into the call.
Yep. Doing some Battlestar Galactica, Betrayal, and probably some Arkham Horror at some point. But that will require like a weekend day, because that's a very long session.
We'll just get some smart people that are quick with the turns. We'll get through it in 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
3 hours.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Toad, you do stream occasionally. If you can give yourself some shameless self-promotion.
Occasionally, like, never. But
Occasionally,
anyways,
never.
It's twitch.tv/omnicode, and I might stream sometimes. I'll
If he feels
yeah, it's
like
pretty
it,
much
damn
just when
it.
I feel like it. Like I'm just, usually a lot of background noise in my house, so I don't really like to stream that much with all that going on. The dogs. But I'll probably be around for Cthulhu streams most of the time. He's streaming on the Teamwork channel, so just be there. Teamwork cast.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And if Shinobu, if you're fairly certain that you are the only reason any quests were completed, please again remain silent.
Okay.
We all agree
Yep.
with you.
Yep.
All right. So until next time, this is Shepard for TeamworkCast.com saying good luck, have a good hunt, and remember, it's not a score unless you get it in the goal.
This is true.
I've never been good at those.